And if we know anything about Shannon, it's that he's not particularly good when it comes to the concept of effort. But he's pretty decent when it comes to effort values. You see, just a dash poker rust and one of them training items will get you pretty fucking far. You looking for you looking for some attack EVs? Well, I'll tell you right now, there's a dreadnought right there, right outside the Hammerlock. It's a wonderful day in Hammerlock and Hammerlock and Hammerlock. Hey, hi ho, and howdy everyone. My name is Shannon Elshook. It's more difficult for me currently in BDSP because I don't have any Pokemon with Poker Rust. If you would like to give me one, do that. But I don't have one. I've also been playing Y in the background. You might ask, why are you doing that? And it's because it's an enjoyable game. The fucking internet shit still works, so I could still do Wonder Trade and stuff. So I've been able to get like some stuff. I never played through all of X and Y, so by stands reason, I never completed the deck stuff. So I'd like to do that too. It's gonna be a whole heckin' fun frickin' time. This has nothing to do with Pokemon. Hey, hi ho, and howdy everyone. My name is the man who gently caresses his chest. As I don't know how gentle that was. It was more of a... Oh, that was worse. RWBY. I've always had the shakes. It's bad. Nerve damage, people. It's great. Anyway, no, seriously, fucking RWBY, Volume 8, OST, dropped out of nowhere. Like a phantom in the night. Like a spooky demon. It's a very nice demon, honestly. It's like, it's not like the chill. It's like a cool, sexy, lovable demon of... Who would I describe as that? Was Rem described as a demon? I don't remember. Haven't watched that show in a long time. Obviously, you would have known about it. Anyway, my point is... What? My point is, the RWBY Volume 8 OST is here. Did I say it before? I don't remember. I have the memory of a goddamn goldfish. I also don't remember what I went to detention for in high school. It wasn't even that long ago. I mean, it was, all things considered. Time's a scary, scary concept. I'm just saying I don't remember what it was. It was like for a week, and I have no memory of what it was for. Because I'm very boring. Arguably, I didn't even do anything worth... Like, I got punched in the face in high school more than I ever did anything untoward. That's what I'm saying. So I don't remember what it was for. Punching small children in the head, I assume. I imagine I punched them, they immediately punched me back, I got amnesia, and then didn't remember. Anyway... What? Volume 8. Original soundtrack. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We've been waiting for quite a hot frickin' second here. Some of us have been waiting longer than others. I still haven't listened to Friend yet. I've been waiting for this moment. And I'm still getting to it about a week late. Nice work, Shannon, you absolute winner. Anyway, yeah, so We're here for the Volume 8 soundtrack. I'm obviously going to be doing reactions, hence the title of the video and probably the thumbnail and the general vibe and tone you'd be getting from this video up to this date. Current point and situation. Doesn't make any sense because everything I've done before in this intro does not imply a reaction. It implies he's a psychopath. Just a weird bastard. But that's true because Weiss is right there and my heart's doing a hearty flutter. Hearty flutter. See, get it? It's fun. For Every Life is the first one on the soundtrack. That will be the one we do first. It's the OP, the intro. The OG. What? It's not. I would say the OG would probably have to be either Red Like Roses, because it's the first one you ever hear in the soundtrack, period, or... This will be the day we're waiting for. Anyway, I'm just saying. It's the fucking OP for the volume. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and do some of these. If you've not been aware of me in the past, number one, this is normal. Me being a freak is normal. I've been gone for a little bit of a minute. You guys know that. I'm useless. Anyway, point is, we're here now. If you're unfamiliar of how I do soundtrack reactions in particular, I am a weirdo and like to be, just an obnoxious, difficult problem at all times, just totally contrarian. Like, everyone's like, I'll just watch all the things at once and we'll do a hearty, fun time with it, and I'll snap my fingers in half, apparently. But I, for the last 2 volumes that I've been doing soundtrack reactions, I have been doing it where I break up the season, the volumes songs into little pairs and stuff like that. I'm a fruit fan. What can I tell you? More mangoes. I like mangoes. They're delicious. Totally scrumptious. Shut up. Anyway, yeah, I generally break them up into pairs, and then I kind of talk about them. I usually do each song twice. Once in an attempt to kind of listen through it, and then a second time so that I can really pay attention to lyrics and then talk about it more. Though if you've paid attention the last 2 times I have done this, that hasn't happened at all. I've listened to it the first time, talked about it all, then listened to the second time just for the sake of jamming out. So I should stop saying that because it's always the fucking reverse. Once, it's a thing. Twice, it's a thing again. Third time, it's a fucking pattern. Anyway, yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and do it that way as per usual. Trying to remember every song on the soundtrack, at least all the ones we will be listening to. I believe there's For Every Life, which again is the intro. There is The Sky is Falling, which is the song that plays during the chase after the Hound, who have scooped up the boy, the poor bullied boy, in the canyon and stuff, which I'm looking forward to. There is one of these videos, because the 2 songs I'm pairing up is going to be really interesting. There's Be Strong and Hit Stuff, which I think is purely musically, until the soundtrack came out, and I'll talk about that in a second. Because again, that episode's going to be interesting. Purely musically, probably the one I'm most interested in listening to, just because it's a fucking jam. Obviously that scene in particular is just a ton of fun. It's just really enjoyable to watch Ironwood get the shit kicked out of him for a second. It's cathartic as fuck. And then he immediately starts murdering everybody again, so thanks, James, you table punch and fuck. Anyway, I think that everyone watched that video again. That makes me very happy. It's a lot of fun. I'll still occasionally get a comment like, haha, table pun, and I'm like, oh, you, and it makes me laugh. Anyway, I should do more shitty meme videos. They're just funny to me. I like them. It's like with the Michiru ones. I just enjoy them. Anyway, so there's that. Be Strong and Hit Stuff. So I am looking forward to that. From what I've heard, it's actually pretty solid, and I don't know if it'll be necessarily like as big of an out of nowhere oh hell yeah as like say Smile was from Volume 5, because that was one that really blew me away, for as I was like, this is a song I don't even remember what it is, and then it started, I'm like, oh shit, it's good. There's that, and fucking other stuff. So Be Strong and Hit Stuff. Then there is Treasure, I do believe it is called. It's not The Treasure or something like that. It's Treasure, which I do believe is the song that plays during the reunion. I believe plays in Ultimatum when everybody kind of reconnects again, and Ruby's about to jump the fuck out of Emerald, and Yang and Blake do their little forehead touch of tender sweet lovin's and shit like that. So I think that's what that one is. So I am looking forward to that. I don't know if that will be a general wholesome song for the heart and joy. If it will be a bit more potentially focused on Blake and Yang, or Yang and Ruby, or anything like that. Could be heckin' anything, bro. It's not true. Probably couldn't be anything. Because you want to know what it isn't? It's not the truth. I'm so sad. I get it. I'm not gonna judge. Like, I'm not here to judge Jeff and Casey. Motherfucker, I couldn't do 2 seconds of that song. So, but that was one I was really, really looking forward to. And from the looks of it, I've heard the entire thing. I'm going to go ahead and wager, because that song is about 40-some seconds long or whatever the fuck. So I'm legitimately assuming that is literally the entirety of the song that you hear in episode 6 Midnight, which is, of course, the Cinderella song, which is such a bummer because, God, I was so interested in that song because there's a lot of room to do really cool stuff, and it appears that they did not. And again, I'm not judging them in any way, and I'm not talking shit or anything like that. You know me. You know me better than this, unless you don't, in which case, how are you still sitting through this fucking... It's been 11 minutes of an intro. I might not be using this as an intro and instead make an intro video. That would make more sense, maybe. I just want to talk. Yeah. So, the truth is a bit of a bummer, because the truth is, that shit is short as fuck. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I've heard all of it already, so that's a bit of a bummer. Especially because I'm going to be pairing that song up with Awake, which is not an upsetting thing because Awake is a bad song. It's because I've heard that song about 1,214 times. Yeah, so I've talked about this a little bit before. I think before the volume even ended, I listened to Awake very specifically because it's a song from OK Goodnight. It is not a song directly created for the show, or not even pretty directly adapted for the show. Because even like, Don't Not Fall in Love with You and shit like that, and fucking. Oh my God, what is happening? It's the fucking song from Volume 2. Shannon, fake fan. How dare you say this is your favorite show? The I will cling. I will I can't sing. I love singing, but I can't do it. You know what song I'm talking about. I always want to say it's all that matters, but I know that's not the same song. That's the song from Volume 5. I'm a terrible person. Anyway, point is, that song is another example of a song that was not necessarily written with RWBY in mind, but was more adapted into the show, and stuff like that. And obviously, all of the songs aren't inherently canon in some magical way. Jeff does not have that superpower, but I'm always going to hold it up as though it does, because I like the show. And I like the characters and like talking about it, so I'm going to defy your wishes, you talented bastards. No, but I will always understand from a distance that yeah, it doesn't. But I like seeing, we're human beings. We like seeing patterns in things, and I really. I think it would be a great disservice to write off the music as just jams for the sake of jams, because they do have the power to offer a lot to the series, and I think that is definitely something to pay attention to and enjoy and revel in and think is radtastic supreme. Anyway, yeah, so I've heard Awake. I've heard Awake a lot of times, but I'm still going to go ahead and cover that. Apparently, I've heard both of those songs in their entirety, so that, I guess, is more just going to be a quick refresher, and I can talk about things. I guess probably just me talking about how much I like that episode more, and how much Cinder is a cool character, even though she's the fucking worst. Why did you kill her again, you fucking asshole? Anyway, cool character all the same. You're a dick. Cool character. Fuck you. Anyway, so we just got her back. Like almost 3 years ago now. That's not the point. Might have been 3 years ago now. Time is terrifying, as I established before. So anyway, those two will be paired up. I'm assuming, I guess I'll do Treasure and Be Strong and Hit Stuff we will do The Sky is Falling and Forever Your Life together. And last but not least, because I believe it is the last original song that we will have on the soundtrack, yes, is Friend. Because there is also Touch the Sky, but obviously Touch the Sky, we know that song, but it's a remix. So I will not be listening to that. Well, I will probably listen to it on my own time. Generally, I'm not a huge fan of the remixes, just because it's not really my thing. That being said, what is it? The Nevermore remix, for whatever reason, is a fucking jam. Maybe it's just because Nevermore's such an god tier song. I'm really sad to see also there's no acoustic. But again, it's been a fucking year, guys. I get it. Jeff Casey, I love you to death. I fucking get it. You didn't have to give us shit, and you gave us a lot of cool stuff still. So I am here for it. Again, For Every Life, The Sky is Falling will do in one. Be Strong and Hit Stuff and Treasure will do in one. The Truth and Awake will do in one. And then we will wrap it up with Friend, which again I have not heard yet. I am unspoiled. In as much as I've heard the maybe opening 30 seconds, because it's hard to not hear the opening 30 seconds or so. And I've heard the last 10 seconds. You have no idea how many goddamn reaction discussions through the credits I have skipped. And it hurts so bad that I've missed them this whole time. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and enjoy it together, though, and I think it's going to be a good freaking time, because Shannon loves his RWBY. He enjoys the Jeff and Casey of it all. He likes some Lamar Hall, who sounded like maybe... Did I see that he appeared? Oh, he appears in The Sky is Falling. Did I know that? This is new. I've spoiled myself. We love Lamar. And everyone, Alex Abraham and everything. I almost wanted to... For a minute there, I was even going to be like, maybe we should cover some scores. I don't think I will, even though I will mention some of my favorites, just because they're fucking great. Fucking the one that plays when fucking the hound dies, gorgeous and haunting and beautiful, and I love it. And there's fucking I think my favorite in the entire volume is the music that plays. There's so many good ones, but I think my favorite is every time it fucking... I just get goosebumps like, fuck, everybody's gonna die, even though no, only one person's really gonna die. Well, actually, two. There's a lot of people die in that ending, but point is, there's actually a few people who die. Point is, in that moment, no one dies. But it's the music that plays during Cinder's rampage. Not in when she uses the question. And they go attack the command, though that is fucking beautiful, and it's easily top 5. Same with the Fall of Atlas and Amity as music and shit like that when the message goes out. But what am I trying to say? The music that plays during Cinder running through fucking people in the fucking... The central location, the big glowy area, very specifically the part when it cuts to Weiss and Homegirl's about to throw a bunch of shit at her, and she pulls the sword out, and you hear fucking Casey in the background, and it's beautiful. I fucking love it so much. Did I mention I like RWBY in the volume? It's pretty fucking tits. Anyway, point is. That's how we're gonna go ahead and do it. Thank you to everyone for watching my little intro video. I guess that's what I'm gonna do with it. We're gonna handle it this way. It's a weird way of doing it, but fuck it. I just want to talk more. So you give me an excuse to make another video. This will come out the same time as whatever episode 1 is, just so that everyone is on the same page. Whatever, we're gonna do it. I don't fucking care. This is just so that people who don't want to sit and listen to my bullshit don't have to, but if you want to, you can, because I'm gorgeous, and you are too for watching me. We should get married. Depending on... I'm a very shallow individual. We're gonna need to work out what you look like, and your general interests and shit, and your personality. Are you racist? That's probably gonna be a pretty big no for me. I know, intolerant. I know. But Not a big fan of that. Hopefully, if you're watching this, you wouldn't be, but never underestimate a human being. Anyway, what the fuck? I'm going to go ahead and end it here, and I will catch you guys in the first episode of the RWBY Volume 8 soundtrack reactions, where we will do, again, For Every Life and The Sky is Falling. I'll see you there, bros and joes and flows. Bitches. Okay, so whatever, fuck it. I love you guys. Stay beautiful, gang.